There's a relaxed atmosphere in the bar, and everyone is having a good time with their friends. The off-duty hustlers have a drink, and Alex orders another, and another.
Yeah, it was totally different.
It seems like this particular hustler can't handle his beer.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Paul and Jess aren't too impressed.
What?
Shush.
Alex, you have had enough,
you would
mate.
be a little bit more classy, that's
Right, you know what? I'm going. Sorry.
Jess has had enough of Alex's leery behaviour and leaves.
You just upset her. Well, you're not exactly looking very classy now, are you? I've had enough.
We have to run after her now.
I think we should go. No.
Paul's had enough as well. He takes charge and decides to call it a night.
I think we've had enough.
Oh,
Put it down. Come on.
All right.
Come on, mate. The Dudley Moore stuff is really cool. Oh, careful, sorry. Sorry.
Alex isn't even able to walk straight enough to get to the exit and needs some support from the pub furniture to stay upright.
Sorry. All right. Move.
All right.
Come on.
I want to go
Straight out that way.
After making a bit of a scene in the bar, the hustlers finally make it out the front door. Despite appearances, Alex and Paul aren't going off to get a kebab. In fact, suddenly, Alex is perfectly sober. So what just happened? Of course, the hustlers weren't really off duty. They were demonstrating one of the most simple but devastatingly effective scams to target tourists.
You know what? I'm going.
Jess stormed out to draw attention to Alex's drunken behaviour. But Alex wasn't really drunk. His clumsy stumble out of the bar was just a pretense for going through some bargoers' pockets and bags.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
That was an MP3 player from a woman's handbag being passed up to Paul. She left her bag on the back of her chair, an easy target for pickpockets.
Sorry. Come on. Sorry.
And in the process of knocking the man's jacket to the floor, Alex lifted a digital camera and hid it under his coat. As soon as they were outside, the hustlers dropped the act and went off to repeat the whole drunken routine in another pub down the road.
Paul is waiting for Alex in this bar and he feels like a drink. Quite a few drinks, actually. And of course, being a hustler, he's not planning on buying any of them. He persuades these regulars to join him in a game. 3 people have to toss a coin, and whoever gets the odd one out has to get the round. Seems fair enough, doesn't it? Well, it's not. This is the coin toss.
So,
Here? Not a question.
I just got here.
You're half an hour late.
Flip for it.
All right. I've got one anyway. Do you want to? I'll go on 50 pence. Well, only works for 3 of us.
Got 2 people. Right.
Odd one buys the beer.
Okay.
Ready? All right, go. Tails.
Tails.
Heads. Here's what around. I'll have another one of those. All right. Just 4 of these, Carl, yeah? 4? Yeah. Don't forget to tip.
So the Mark accepts his loss and goes off to buy a round.
Come back, Carl. Thank God. You're here.
Fantastic. Cheers.
The hustlers have got out of paying for 4 pints. Not bad, but they're not going to stop there.
You know what will go well with these? Is a shot. You got a flip. Kyle's done it. He's done it. I've done it. What you got? L 50. Hang on. Come on.
Right.
All right. Ready? Tails.
Tails.
Heads.
On you.
On you.
Any shot?
Any shot.
Any shot you want.
Once again, Alex and Paul have wriggled out of buying another round. So, how have our hustlers been so lucky?
This is a classic example of 2 hustlers ganging up on a mark. All I've got to do is look over to Paul and he signals me whether he's going to throw heads or tails.
The signal is very simple. Before the toss, Paul flashes the coin to Alex, indicating which side he'll make the coin land on.
So this is how I control the coin. I flip it, genuinely flip it, let it land in my hand, I run my thumb over it, I feel whether it's going to be heads or tails. And then all I have to do is make an adjustment to show which side it's going to be.
But how do I know whether the coin's going to be heads or tails before I even flip it? That's because I use a controlled toss. When I flip it like this, it actually simply revolves in space. It doesn't turn over, but I give it a little wobble, so it looks to the human eye as if that coin is flipping over in the air, but when it lands back in my hand, it's still heads or tails up.
The Marks are powerless. There is no way they can win.
Sambuca.
Oh. Cheers, great.
Right. I feel a bit guilty though.
Feel like celebrating, though, don't you? Feel like celebrating?
Feel like celebrating?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can celebrate.
You know what you need to celebrate, though, right?
Yeah.
Bottle of bubbly.
Champagne.
So who's going to get it?
Who's gonna flip?
What? Which one are you
I'll
two?
flip. I might as well flip. Come on.
Ready?
Right. Ready?
Tails.
Tails.
Heads. It's on you.
Funny.
Biggest bottle they've got, if you don't mind.
So that's 4 pints of beer, 4 shots and a bottle of champagne. After all that, it's probably in everyone's interest to call it a day.
Good. Very good.
Right.
Thanks, guys.
It's been a pleasure. Nice meeting you.
All right. Take care.
Take care.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right. Thanks.
Oh, yeah. Right. There she is. She's over there.
Yeah. All right.
No, no, that's a loss. I didn't even get a glass.
It's 8:30 p.m. in Clubland. Dance music fans travel here from around the country to be part of the capital's hippest party scene, looking to let their hair down and spend some cash. Not wanting to miss out, the Hustlers are hosting their own night, offering cheap drinks, top DJs and lots of celebrities. This is the Club Night Con. Judging by the noise coming from inside, the party is already in full swing. The doors will be opening shortly to give the public their chance to mingle with the stars already inside. Keeping order out front is Paul, as the bouncer.
Just be a couple of minutes, everybody, yeah?
And here comes the man in charge of the guest list, Alex, as the flamboyant host.
Hi, sorry, it's going to be just 10 minutes or something, yeah? Just so we're a bit full at the moment. 10 minutes.
The Hustlers decide to show the queue a little flash of the glamour inside.
Is that one of ours?
Here's the convincer.
Where have you been?
The other clubbers may not be 100% sure who this particular celebrity is, but it looks an awful lot like Jess. Now Jess is inside, Alex has an idea to get everyone else in as quickly as possible.
If I get their payment now and stamp them, then you can let everybody in who's been stamped.
All right.
Thanks. It's handsome today. Hi guys, we're trying to get you in about 10 minutes, okay? I'll start from this end. I'm going to give you all a stamp and I'll take your money now so you don't have to do it in sizes, you don't have to wait. It's 20 each. That's my pen. There you go. Thank you. Pay separately, okay. That's you. Do you like it? When I saw it, I said, I have to have that. Hi guys, sorry to keep you waiting.
Alex works the queue like a pro.
20 each. Thank you. There we go. Let me in, let me in, let me in.
And then heads back inside, having collected hundreds of pounds in cash. But why are the customers so eager to hand over their money? And how did they hear about the club in the first place? To find out, we need to rewind. The club night had plenty of publicity, because the Hustlers had put up posters all around the area and distributed flyers. The offer of cutting-edge DJs, celeb guests and half-price drinks made their club night too good to miss.
Copy that. Okay. Okay, so to make sure they're clear, then I'm gonna...
Is Paul finally about to let the crowd into the party? There's still no sign of Alex, Paul, or the great night out everyone's been waiting for so patiently. And then the music stops.
Yeah, I think there's a few people that when they're coming out in a minute, they said they'd only do like 5 nights.
Let's go.
Eventually, somebody plucks up the courage to cross the velvet rope.
Anyone in?
Let's all go. Yeah, go on.
Is anyone in?
Come in.
What can you say?
Yo! Hello!
Come on, let's just go in and see.
There are no celebrities at this party, and no DJ. In fact, this is no nightclub at all. These clubbers have just paid £20 a head for an empty room with a cheap stereo and some toy disco lights. Here's what the marks didn't see. 3 hours earlier, Paul and Alex laid out some cheap red carpet and threw up a rope barrier to make the outside of the club look the part.
Thank you.
Then later, once Alex had collected the door money, he headed inside to join Jess,
Okay, just to make sure they're clear, then I'm gonna.
followed shortly afterwards by Paul. All three hustlers went straight through the empty building, out a back exit, and into their getaway car, along with hundreds of pounds of other people's money.
Paul has come to a popular bar and strikes up a conversation with two unsuspecting customers. Ever the hustler, he soon won £2 from them in a simple bet.
So you have to get this out of the little shovel without touching the coin and only moving 2 matches.
I haven't got a clue.
You want to see it? Move one here like that. Another one like that. And so.
Alex pretends to be a stranger and asks to join in.
Playing the. Sorry, is that taken? What if I have to?
No.
Carry on. Oh, sorry.
He introduces them to a new game, and before the marks know it, they are playing an ancient Chinese game called Nim.
I'll tell you what, if you beat me, I'll buy you a drink. If I beat you, you buy me a drink. All right.
Gotta be worth it.
It's going to be worth the drink. Go on.
The object of the game is for each player to take 1, 2 or 3 matches from the pile in front of them in turn. The winner is the one who can clear the remaining matches in one move.
You best win this one. I can win this one.
Can I have a beer? Hello. I thought that's the one you...
A phone call gives Paul the perfect excuse to leave for a few minutes. Enough time for Alex to share a secret with the marks.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a surefire way to win on this, so you'll make your money back. But first time I used to count how many matches we've got. So we've got 32 matches. As long as you have enough matches, they're divisible by 4, then it's very easy. So the person you want to beat, you let them go first. Whatever number, they can only take 1, 2 or 3 matches. So you've got to work in 4. So if he takes 1, you take out 3 to make out the 4. If he takes 2, you take out 2 to make out 4. If he takes out 3, you take out 1. So for example, if we had 12 matches, so let's say you wanted to beat me, you let me go first. If I take out 1,
I'll take out 3.
Correct. If I take out 2,
Take out 2 as well.
exactly. So now you've left me with 4. There's no way I can win.
Yeah.
I tell you what, when he comes back, you should do that. Get you £2 back per match.
Go first, yeah.
But yeah, sorry about that. Sorry.
Alex says he has to go and meet some friends and leaves the marks confident of winning their £2 back from Paul.
Be a man.
Might have 30.
Be a man.
But you've got to go first. I just want to establish it.
Paper money.
This time, the guys are so confident that they'll clean up, they each put a tenner in and bet Paul £20. But Paul is the real hustler here and knows his money is safe. The guys follow Alex's instructions and force Paul to start the game, safe in the knowledge they can't lose. They then apply Alex's rule of 4. But hang on, something's not right. They've lost, and they have no idea how it's happened.
Thank you very much.
Wait, there's something
Well,
to that. I don't know what it is.
gentlemen.
Paul makes a fast exit £20 up, whilst the guys are left wondering how Alex's surefire advice has left them out of pocket.
Somewhat weird.
We've just been taught how to play a game and we still lost it. Still lost. It's actually your fault.
I don't think so.
It is, man. It's his fault.
He's blaming the wrong person. Let's go back and see how it was done. Even though the guys were taking enough matches to add up to 4, there was no way the Marks could have won because Paul cheated. Paul uses simple sleight of hand to add 1 new match into the pile, making a total of 33 rather than 32. Remember, this game only works when there's a multiple of 4 to start with. The friends have no idea that Alex was part of the hustle. They did exactly what Alex told them to do, but they never stood a chance against this pair of hustlers.
You were the boys getting ID'd at the bar, weren't you? Was it you?
Straight away, their attention is drawn to the commotion in the corner. Looks like a lot of fun.
Come on over.
I'm not, I'm sorry.
Come on over, it's fun.
Yeah,
come on over.
It's,
Yeah, Susie.
come on, they need to go over.
Invited to join in, Jess takes the Marks over to the table so that everyone can get friendly.
Can I just say, I'm not actually betting anything now.
Posing as Jess's colleagues, they're all on a works night out.
Do you play? What do you play?
Poker, blackjack.
These guys seem up for a gamble, and that makes them the Marks.
This might be my lucky night.
The lady luck won't be on their side in the smudge.
Take a card out. Take a card out.
Just take a card.
Anyone.
I'll take a card.
That one. Look at it. Don't let me see it. Okay.
To break the ice, Paul shows the guys a card trick.
All right, put it on top there.
Okay.
He's actually trying to find out if they're carrying cash and willing to put their money where their mouths
I
are.
don't see very well anyway, but I'll do it by
Yeah,
touch.
no, yeah.
Paul's trying to find the Marks card.
The next card I turn over is your card.
Okay.
The Mark thinks he's missed it, as it's already on the table.
And how much would you bet?
Well,
I'll bet 20. Without even looking at it.
I'm happy to match that.
20 quid.
Match that.
20 quid. Next card I turn over is your card. Fair enough?
Right, okay.
Fair enough?
If it is, I'll happily have that money. But if it isn't,
All right.
taking that, right?
There you go. That's the next card I'm turning over.
Oh my God!
He's impressed.
There you go. There you go, isn't it?
He's fallen for a simple card trick. But more importantly, he's shown he's willing to play for money. And that's exactly what the hustlers are looking for.
Do you want your money back?
Paul gives him another chance to win.
All you got to do is find that. It's called Find the Lady.
Find
Right?
it, right?
That's the queen.
So I've got to find it, yes.
Anybody. Actually, you want to play? You haven't put any money down.
Here we go.
Now, here's the idea. I'm going to mix these up like that. All you have to do is decide where the queen is. All right?
Okay.
If you get the queen.
Paul's going to play the classic 3-card Monty, also known as Find the Lady.
There you go. Where would you say it was?
I'd say it was there.
How much you bet? How much you bet?
It's over the far side.
It's not.
Don't lose your money.
I watched it, mate.
Jazz's role here is to be a rubbish gambler, and he's good.
I saw it. You think it's there? That's not it.
Right.
Where do you
Just turn that one over. Turn that one over.
Really good.
Dude, what is wrong with you?
Alex gets it right.
Mate, do me a favour. Lend him your glasses. I'm putting money down this time.
All right, move around. Okay. Okay. So you should know where it is. Anybody wants to bet? You want 20 quid? Where?
There.
On this one?
Yeah.
I'm
No, I want this one. Don't try and check. No, this one.
not sure.
This one.
All right, easy.
And Alex gets it right again. The Marks can see how easy it is to win.
Sure. Okay, you have a shot.
I'm not
Have a shot.
playing. No.
Maybe the lady will be good at finding the
I
lady.
never get it right.
Just guess where it is. Oh, not for money. Not for money.
Oh, you should have put some money.
The Marks are watching with interest, but they're not getting their money out yet. The hustlers make it look easy, but the Marks are right to be wary, because this is a game you can never win.
You've bet twice now.
Whoa, cards everywhere.
But Jess is just about to convince them that they simply can't lose. The distraction has been staged to let Jess mark the Queen with a dab of lipstick. She then makes sure one of the marks knows all about it.
We'll pick them up. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm fine. Are they all there?
It may be a tiny smudge, but both marks can clearly see which card is marked.
How much?
Now knowing they're onto a sure thing, they go straight for their wallets.
I'll let you both. You can both put your money together. Oh, but what's that? Is that a red one? Yeah, red one.
Right. I'll put 40 down on that one there.
Which one are you going on? You're going on that one?
There's now around 100 quid on the table. All their money is on the marked card.
As long as you go on one, I'll take all the money together. Right? On that one. Which one? On that one.
Yeah.
That's all you got. Turn it over.
But it's a disaster. That's not the Queen.
I mean, that's clubs there.
They're stunned. And Paul's cleaned them out.
Well, look, I'll come back. We'll do it again. You've got any more money? Come on, get some more money. I'll give you a chance to win.
One by one, the hustlers leave the table.
That's unbelievable. I was 100% sure.
I'll be right back. I'm so sorry.
The marks try to work out what just happened to their beer money. Here's what they didn't see. Jess made sure the marks saw her marking the Queen, making them think it was impossible to lose.
I'll put 40 down on that one there.
But by thinking they could hustle the hustlers, they were actually waving goodbye to all their cash.
Okay, sorry. You're going. No.
Just before the crucial final hand, Alex distracted the marks and Paul switched all 3 cards for a duplicate set from his pocket. The only difference was that now the losing 3 of clubs had a lipstick smudge on the back. Once this guy turned it over, Alex marked the remaining cards to make them think the lipstick had accidentally smeared across all 3, losing them all their money.